her to do. Who gonna do what? Okay.
Good morning. My name is Helen and I'll be doing welcome. Welcome to our oral communication class. We're highly excited that you took out your time to come visit us at our school, Humphrey Junior High. Sit back, relax, and just know that you're always welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you so much, baby. Well, that dispels the notion of where I am. When you go to getting old sometime, you might show up in one place and call it one name and it's something else. But what is the age range of the students we got here today? 11 and 12. And what's the name of this grade now? The sixth grade. Sixth grade. And we got over 30 students up in here today. So today is what day?
February 26th.
And we coming around to the end of what they call this month.
Black History Month.
You know what I found out the other day? It's no longer by law called Black History Month no more. What is it called, students? The National African American History Month. Do y'all know who changed that? Who got the power to change stuff like that? The president. That's right. We got some smart children up here in this Humphrey County school. That's what I'm talking about. I like y'all when y'all can help those ladies out. But he changed it. Do anybody know the name of the man that started this Black History thing? Tell me, young lady. Donald Trump. What was his name, baby?
Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther King. Somebody else know? What about you? Rosa Parks started this. Anybody else? Harriet Tubman. Do anybody what you? Fannie Hamer. What? Sir Jonia True. But you know who actually got this thing started about recognizing Black History Month? Carter G. Woodson. And it was in 1915 when they first started talking about it. And Carter G. Woodson wanted us to recognize and acknowledge our history and our role and contribution that we made. But this National Association of the Studies of Black History and Black Life, they officially started celebrating it in 1926. And Carter G. Woodson and another man, I think his name was Morgan. But anyway, we know Carter G. Woodson was the one responsible. But in the beginning, guess what? It wasn't called Black History Month. It started out as a week. And as time went on, it would become Black History Month. And old President Ford, I think he had a lot to do with it, making it officially declaring Black History Month for celebration. Now, the president wanted all of us to get together and recognize the role and the contribution of black people and their achievements in America. Because guess who was written out of the history book in their story? Black people. So that's why they had to give us a month to recognize our history, because who was written out of the history book?
Black people.
Black people was written out of the history book. Who was the man that started celebrating Black history as a week? Carter G. Woodson. He was the first person to get this thing started, recognizing the achievement of black folk. And after a while, a president by the name of Ford, I believe it was, yeah, he decided, I think his name Gerald or somebody, Ford, he decided, but that's good research for y'all, right? Because you got to check out the old lady to make sure she got her what straight? Her back straight. And another thing, those of you who have followed the old Storyteller from elementary to junior high, I always tell the students it pays to do what? Pay attention. So you'll know what the old lady said on her visit to the junior high student here at this school right here in Humphreys County. So who was it that started this Black History thing?
Carter G. Woodson.
And what year did he start it in?
1915.
He started talking about the recognition in 1915. And his association that he formed it along with a guy by the name of Marlon made it official. They sponsored the first Black History, what? Week. Well, it done went on now. We get into the months. But who started it? Those two gentlemen, Carter G. Woodson and his friend by the name of Marlon. Y'all gonna do some research for the old lady, ain't you? Help me get the rest of them facts straight. Will y'all do that?
Yes.
But then, after a while, We were celebrating our achievements and what all we did because we were the only people that story wasn't told like Abraham Lincoln and George Washington and some of the rest of them. And the only few people we knew about, and they some good folks, was Martin Luther King. We heard about him. He had a dream. And then I think we learned about Rosa Parks and a few others. And they did tell us in the history books that we were slaves, but they didn't get down to the nitty-gritty about who we be. So today, for a few minutes, I want to tell you where you come from. And because the old lady been telling folk for a long time, y'all should be proud of who you are. Some people will tell you that black is ugly, but you know what my grandmama told me about black? She said, baby, black is beautiful. And another woman was upset about her color too. Somebody called her name. Her name was Fannie Lou Hamer. When she was a little girl, Fannie Lou Hamer got upset because she was black. She got angry with the fact that she was black and very disappointed about being black. You know why? Because she watched as a little bitty girl. White people on the plantation, they didn't go to work from can to cane. I know y'all in the hood what can to cane means, right? Sun up to sundown. Well, you can barely see your feet in the morning. You know when day first break, you first see a little light, they call that can see. And then when it dusk dark, when it start getting dark, they call that can't see. So can to can't, that's where the old folk you find it anyway. Can to can't for people working for sun up to sundown. So Fannie Lou, as a little child, she watched the little children like her sitting on the porch drinking cold lemonade. And she watched her folk like her mama and grandmama be maids, cooking and cleaning for them and everything. That was the way of life back then, right? And they were sharecroppers, so her mama would go to the field every day and work that can to cane, bending over, picking the cotton, pulling that cotton sack behind them. And when they had little children, guess what was the babysitter? They didn't have daycares like they do today. You know what was the poor folk, the sharecroppers babysitter? The cotton eater. And you know what the little children was doing? The ones that was about so high, their mama would give them a cotton sack to keep their attention, you know, and tell them to pick cotton, but they really didn't know how to pick cotton, you know. But you know how your mama tell you to do something else so you can stop worrying her and she can watch you. Well, they did little kids like Fannie Lou like that when they got big enough now. Big enough. Did I say big enough or old enough? Is that okay, old enough? Yeah. But the babies, some of the parents, because they were sharecroppers, they had to make sure they got the crop in. No, they didn't have nowhere to live. So the sharecroppers, they had babies. The women had to work just like the men in the field. Guess where the baby would be? On the cotton sack. Some of the mamas had to lay the cotton sack out and put the little baby on the cotton sack because they didn't have no babysitter. Some of them was blessed to have old folk in the house. And when they got too old to pick the cotton, some of the old folk did what? Babysit the children. But when you didn't have nobody to watch your baby, and you had to pick the cotton, then that was your babysitter. But let's get back to this little girl that was upset about being black. Her name was Fannie Lou Hamer. And one day she told her mama, Mama, I'm tired. I'm tired, Mama. I'm tired of being black. I don't want to be black no more. I want to be white, Mama.
What did you say, Fannie Lou?
Mama, I'm tired of being black. I don't want to be black no more.
Fannie Lou, don't you never let me hear you say anything against your color. You're a beautiful black child, and that's the way God made you. If he had been intended for you to be any other color, you would have been. But there's nothing wrong with being black. Be proud that you are black. And one day when you grow up, you will get people to respect you as a black woman. But she had to live the right kind of life. But Fannie Lou still didn't like that thing. Why she didn't like it? What did she see them doing that they wasn't doing? If they was sick, they didn't have to, what's your name, lady? All right. You heard what he said? They didn't have to work in the what? Field. In the hot sun. They was sitting on the porch. And you know Fannie Lou said the reason she told her mama that because she never seen white folks do no hard work.